Hi, I'm Amy McCarter. Welcome to House Calls brought to you by KaMMCO, where Kansas healthcare professionals deliver health insight. Today I'm speaking with Dr. Doug Iliff of Topeka about seborrheic keratosis, or SKs. Thanks for being here today, Doctor.
You're welcome, Amy.
And please just tell us, what are SKs?
Well, seborrheic keratoses are skin lesions that are benign. People often come to me, it's often a by the way when they're there in the office, and they're worried about skin cancer. It's the most common skin lesion in people over 50. The term comes from seborrhea, that's like dandruff, and keratin, which is the protective protein made by the skin. And think of it as dandruff that just doesn't flake off. What you get is lumps that sometimes look like warts on your skin, often the back, sometimes the face.
How do you tell it apart from skin cancer?
Well, it's really something you tell by feel rather than look. We'll throw up a picture to show you what they look like on the back. It's a typical picture. But really, they feel kind of greasy. It seems like almost you can get your fingernail underneath them and scrape them off, which in fact you can sometimes.
Okay. Do you need to see your doctor?
Well, at least the first time, so that the doctor can say they're normal and explain to you how to tell the difference between that and something serious. The interesting thing was I was looking at the Mayo Clinic proceedings a couple of months ago and found in an article on this subject that 6% of seborrheic keratoses actually have melanomas in them. Well, that cannot be true. If it were true, I'd be missing a dozen melanomas a day, and so far as I know, I haven't missed one in my whole career.
Okay. So do they need treatment?
They're really cosmetic and they don't need treatment. Your insurance won't pay for it unless they're rubbing against your clothing or hurting or itching, and so you're going to have to come up with some kind of a symptom. But they can be taken care of. They can be frozen. You can electrocute them. You can scrape them off with a curette, or you can laser them.
Is there any way to stop them from forming in the first place?
Well, there is. Now, this is not in the medical literature, but it's something I've discovered for myself. If you take a stiff bristled back brush like this, and put a dandruff shampoo in it, like Head & Shoulders or Selsun, and scrub your back or face or anywhere they're forming really well, you'll be able to at least keep them from turning dark and looking like there's something bad. They won't be so obvious that way. It won't get rid of them, but it'll at least control them.
Okay, great. Thanks, Dr. Iliff. Appreciate you being here today.
You're welcome.
Please join us next week for a new health topic discussion on House Calls.